6-year-old Chinese girl from southern China had a birthmark, and it was a hairy birthmark that has actually grown, and now it's covering half her body. People in China are calling her cat girl.
Here's why. You guys look at the pictures. Mole, mole, schmo, mole. She's cat girl. Boom. Over. And furthermore, we got evolution going on. We got evolution going on. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Now, look. The reason I always bring up evolution in these stories is because one of the silly arguments that the creationists make, et cetera, is, well, you know, I could see how you go from, you know, a little bit of change, right? But how do you have big scale change? All of a sudden you go from this animal to that animal, or from looking like this or looking like that. Mm-hmm. This is how you do it, okay? You have some sort of genetic condition that is a mutation, right? And if it is successful over many, many years, and you mate and you pass it on, et cetera, then it gets, then it becomes a whole new thing, right? I love my non-scientific explanations of evolution. Okay, I love them. Anyway, and then all of a sudden you got a species of humans that with like cat-like fur, right? I mean, it's a kind of a goofy way of putting it, but that's how it works. That's why we got cat girl, we got tree man, and you think, how could someone turn into tree man, right? How could humans all of a sudden start looking like trees? Well, this is how. You got the tree man picture, Jesus? Okay, and I have an update on tree man. And then that's why you have creatures also like the satanic, look at tree man, right? How could that happen? Well, that's how it happens. You see my point?
Jane, but they have, I don't think this has anything to do with evolution. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't see how this genetic mutation could possibly be beneficial in any way, shape, or form.
No, but that's the point of evolution. It doesn't have to be beneficial. If it's not beneficial, it dies out. You know, nobody's into her, nobody marries cat girl or copulates with her, and then the cat girl gene dies out. But if it turns out it's beneficial and it serves as camouflage or something, and then all of a sudden people are copulating like crazy with cat girl, and then there's cat people all around. Look, it is comically simplistic what I'm telling you, but overall fairly true. Now, as it is, my update on Tree Man is he's not getting laid. So that's gonna prevent him from spreading that gene around, which apparently is not very desirable at this point. But you know what they did? Doctors helped him out, and they cut all that.
Yeah.
So for the first time in 10 years, he could finally see his toes. He could pick up things. He started playing Sudoku because he could write now, and he says he's obsessed by it. And he said, and maybe I could finally get a girl, and which I thought was really sweet, of course. I'm on his side, obviously. But and then I thought, uh-oh, does he have tree?
Oh, God. Does he have a little trunk?
Yeah, a tree trunk down there? I mean, that could be a selling point. I got a tree trunk down there. No, you don't. No, seriously, I do. You got to check this thing out.
I don't know if that would be appealing. 3 inches in 3 minutes sounds more appealing than that.
Anyway, but he's back in the groove, Tree Man is.